Nori has recently completed a fitness training program, which I, of course, asked her to do, because she wants to have a promotion at work, which I, of course, have told her she aspires to.
This is quite a first. I don't believe I've seen a sim exercise so much intelligence before.
Now they're talking about creating a new pair of Jack-in-the-Box underwear.
I hope not. The last one was rubbish.
By the time she's done eating, she'll probably need to use the toilet. And yes, I do have to tell her to use the toilet. I'm told it's like parenting.
And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to Lifestyles of the Simulated. We are your co-host, Peter Moline.
And Charlotte Royal Moline.
Now, Charlotte, what is the name of this current subject?
This is Nori Kelsey. She is, as you know, Simish, and Sims are known for their lack of much self-motivation and will. In fact, they are notorious for needing other people to tell them what to do in order to survive. Right now, Nori's asleep, but soon she will rise on an average Sunday, and we'll see what she thinks of doing on her own.
So, these Sims are capable of independent thought?
In theory, yes. She has awoken sore and hungry. Let's get a closer look. Nori has recently completed a fitness training program, which I, of course, asked her to do, because she wants to have a promotion at work, which I, of course, have told her she aspires to.
Notice how she opens the fridge with such ease. It is obvious that she has been well trained in this activity.
Yes. One of Nori's personality traits is gluttony. Her maid service does not come on Saturdays, so her house is a bit of a mess. She struggles. Here we go. First bite. It's only been half an hour since she picked it up.
Is she quite incapable of removing dirty dishes from the table?
No. If I suggest it to her, she will do it gladly.
But she is unable to imagine the conclusion to this on her own.
It seems that way. It seems she is watching TV. I have never told her to do this, so this is entirely her own idea. We can peek in on her and see what her watching preference is. Oh, and she's done. Note how she will, if she's just eaten, clean up after herself. However, for some reason, she didn't do that on these occasions.
Well, I suppose there are more important things in life than cleaning up one's dishes.
Perhaps she heard us. She seems inspired to do a little cleaning.
Very interesting. I was under the impression that the Sims were not aware of our presence.
They should not be. There are hints. We leave them messages. We leave them hints. However, they have yet to display the intelligence that will allow them to note our actual presence. The spoiled food must be uncomfortable to her, though currently she's only complaining about the sore muscles.
Oh dear. Now, is Nori capable of fixing her own leak?
She is. However, she's never done so without my telling her to before.
Is she capable of calling a plumber?
She is also capable of that, but again, I've had to tell her to do so.
Well, she knows to mop the floor at the very least. She does not seem to understand the source of the water must be controlled.
No, it's only going to get messy again. She is in the habit of playing chess. She seems to enjoy it, which is good because it's a daily requirement for her job.
A daily requirement for her job is that she play chess.
Yes, apparently it keeps her work skills in tune. It's not known where these houses come from. I suspect they are all constructed by creatures like ourselves.
I prefer to think that is, well, magically induced. Such as the ability to get dressed by spinning.
Interesting theory. Yes, that does seem to be a trait that all Sims possess.
Did she quite forget her pants?
They're short ones.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Now she observes the sky.
I'm quite impressed that she chooses to use her telescope during the day, when there's sun blocking everything.
Well, she seems to prefer it that way. She's always tired at night.
Now, is she consuming second breakfast?
Yes, second breakfast. As I said, she is a glutton, so she tends to eat whenever it occurs to her. Part of her personality trait. Let's see if I can pull that up.
She seems to be quite pleased with her food selection.
She is self-assured, good, a glutton, and a quick learner.
Can you encourage her to admire that piece of art?
Yes, quite. Oh, I could also enable an emotional aura.
This may be quite interesting. You should do it for science.
Well, supposedly it is enabled.
Do you believe she is emotionally endowed now?
Let's see. Ah, it helps her to focus. She is currently centered, whatever that means. Oh, she's going to eat again. Oh, no, she's cleaning up.
Oh, good. Wait, she cleaned up in the restroom?
Ah, because the kitchen sink is broken. So they do have some logical faculties.
Oh.
We're learning more and more about the Sims' capacities and behaviors all the time.
This is quite a first. I don't believe I've seen a Sim exercise so much intelligence before, or so much higher reasoning.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to allow them the chance. They get so frustrating when they, can't feed themselves and starve to death and that sort of thing. Thankfully, Nori is good about washing her hands. Some Sims have to be told to flush the toilet, wash their hands, even basic things like that. Oh dear, now the bathroom sink is broken as well.
Nori seems to have this unfortunate habit of breaking sinks.
This is new. She's never broken a sink before this.
I suppose that's because she's focused on other things, such as the stars.
Could be. There she goes again.
I hope the view of the sun is pleasant.
Maybe she's looking at the clouds. Can't look at the sun too long, or, well, Remember subject 32.
Oh, right. He's still alive, isn't he? Mostly, isn't he?
Mostly. Ah, here we go. We have a friend visiting. This is Nori's co-worker and best friend, Liberty Lee.
Well,
Now, Nori will ignore her unless I tell her otherwise, so I will have her discuss logic puzzles. Come on, Nori, don't be rude. Liberty once got so upset at being ignored that she knocked Nori's trash can over.
If indeed this is Nori's best friend, why does Nori need to be told to go talk to her?
That is also a very good question. Let's see what happens now.
Apparently Liberty Lee is quite capable of seeking out Nori herself. Yet Nori is quite incapable of actually talking to her.
Indeed. I suspect Nori is something of an introvert, and left to her own devices wouldn't talk to anybody at all. Though even introverts have social needs, I can keep track of her need meters by looking into this. We have, of course, high-tech detection devices installed on all of the Sims that allow us to track their needs, their personality, the contents of their pockets,
Did she steal a chess
their
piece?
friendships.
I believe she stole a chess piece. Oh, is there another friend? And a text message.
Yes,
My
she
goodness,
wishes
Nori
to
is
come out.
popular.
I do try to encourage Nori to spend time with her friends. So I will invite Summer over. But again, Nori will not talk with her. Oh, no, this is someone new. Go on, Nori. Make a new friend.
Did that person simply walk in and there is another?
Yes,
Or is this the Summer you talked to?
this is the summer holiday. They do not like flies. Fish are an excellent solution for killing flies.
Is Nori having a seizure? Has
No,
she learned
no,
too
she-
much?
she
I
talks
believe
with her
learning
hands
too
a
much
lot.
is resulting in a seizure. Yet another guess.
A new stranger.
This is quite interesting. Do people usually just
Be friendly, Nori.
come up to her door and say hello?
They, not always. Apparently on the weekends. It's quite the neighborhood activity, though.
I believe Nori is a little too focused to go and answer the door.
You're right. Ah, thankfully, he's walking on in and joining the conversation.
Do most of them just rudely walk in?
Only once I told her to interact with them.
Oh, do they have some sort of psychic link where they know it's alright with Nori if they come in?
They must. Either that or Nori does not have enough sense of territorialness and personal property to care.
Both are quite possible.
Ah, now they're talking about creating a new pair of Jack-in-the-Box underwear.
I hope not. The last one was rubbish.
Liberty, in the meantime, has decided to stare forlornly at the book on the table. She has read it before, so perhaps it didn't have a good ending.
Would Liberty be able to fix the leaks in the pipes?
I don't know. I can't ask the Sims who are not my charges to do anything.
Is it possible to make Nori go on a walk?
Why, yes, all I have to do is ask. For example, Nori, go here. Go on, Nori. If she's not too occupied with what she's doing, she will do as I ask. Ah, she seems to have caught the attention. Nope, never mind, her neighbor's ignoring her. Nori can take our friends out to visit the, local city life. How about Liberty Lee? Let's visit the Willow Creek Library.
Ah, excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Yes, I've yet to bring Nori here. Perhaps she'll find another book on logic she can use. Welcome to the Willow Creek Archive. It is a library.
You know, I don't have a library card.
Why, neither do I. Fortunately, I believe Nori does. Nori intends to use a laptop computer. I didn't know we had one. Nori, you've been holding out on me.
Nori? Nori, where are you going?
Let's follow her. Perhaps we'll get some insights into her Simish mind.
There is a barbecue here. Maybe she's hungry.
That is perhaps the case. I did introduce her to the grill the other day. She managed to make some plantains without burning herself.
She wants to travel again. Didn't you just travel, Nori?
She traveled here. Perhaps she's got the travel bug now. You do have to be careful what you suggest to Sims. It seems to sink into their psyche eventually.
Maybe she wants to go back to being a writer.
Oh, I hope not. I've invested quite a bit of time into her science career.
Maybe she wishes to be a science writer.
Oh, that would make sense.
She wishes to write about the marvelous views of the sun during the day.
She's thinking about money right now. Maybe she wants to become one of those bloggers. Now, it is handy that the Sims exist inside of a time dilation. I can pause the time, and I can speed up the time. Ah, she found a leaf frog. Oh dear, Nori, what are you going to do with that?
Hopefully put it in a jar, keep it as a pet.
I hope so. And someone named Jeremy is going to talk with Nori. Oh, he is very sad.
Indeed, Nori seems to be fine.
Indeed.
My
I wonder
readings are getting, she's fine.
what has made Jeremy so sad.
Jeremy is sad.
Yes, and why would he want to talk with Nori about it?
Perhaps his computer broke.
Ah, or maybe his computer went missing and Nori has stolen it.
That's quite possible.
And this young lady is fishing. All right, Nori, why don't you try your hand at fishing as well? Nori's never been fishing before.
Goodness, a great deal of fish jumping around. You think one of them would grab onto the bait?
You'd think so. Now, I do try to watch out for Nori's interests as well as her general well-being. For instance, she wants to craft an object on a woodworking table, which I think has nothing to do with outer space whatsoever. However, as soon as I find a woodworking table, I will allow her to use it.
Perhaps she dreams of being the first carpenter on Mars.
Perhaps. Ah, and Yasmin has left. I think I'll tell Nori to stop fishing and see if she'll address her own hunger issues or need me to. Ah, she's returning to her computer. Perhaps she will use Uber Eats or some other such service to have food delivered. She's looking at the grill.
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
Where
right.
Where did she get that food?
I don't know. It seems to appear near any food prep surface, like a stove, fridge, grill.
She also became prepared with a plate.
So long as she has money, she can make food. And she didn't eat it. Oh dear. All right, Nori. Where did you go?
Is Nori hiding now?
Oh dear.
Nori, this is no time to play hide and seek. You two
I've
need to
lost
eat.
her.
You made food, and you decided not to use it.
Thankfully, with our sim tracking devices, all I have to do is click on her picture and I can find
wonderful.
her again.
Oh, she found a restroom.
Yes,
Excellent.
but now I think she is about to take a nap in the library. I don't know why she doesn't just go
doesn't
home.
She just clean herself up in the sink.
Good question. She can wash her hands and brush her teeth and that such sort of thing.
Isn't the library going to close?
I would think so. Perhaps we'd better help her out by telling her she can go home. All right,
Poor
Nori.
Nori. Out late.
Yes, after napping in the library.
Very uncomfortable, dirty, and hungry. Although there was food available,
Which
she's
she
doing
made
nothing.
herself. Oh dear. Dirty, hungry, tired. Her priority is eating, as one would expect from a glutton.
I'm very glad that you found her a refrigerator that automatically prepares her food.
Only certain foods. However, if she has the simoleons for it, she can have other food magically prepared as well. We'll just speed things along.
She got back out of bed.
Oh dear. Nori. Sleep. What's wrong with you? Sleep. There we go. So while she sleeps, what I like to do is look ahead at her needs. She is hungry. So, first need I'll take care of is food. By the time she's done eating, she'll probably need to use the toilet. And yes, I do have to tell her to use the toilet. I'm told it's like parenting.
She has so many friends now. Could you plan a social event?
Let's try that. House party.
A dinner
party.
A birthday party. A wedding? Is Nori getting married?
No, she doesn't have that sort of relationship with anyone.
Yeah.
How about a house party?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, she has goals for the party.
She does.
And she's changed into a party outfit. I'm very impressed with her, very pleased. So, she needs to socialize with the guests, all 12 of them, have the Sims dance at the same time, flirt, and eat food. Well, we know at least one of those things will not be a problem for her.
Indeed.
The others I'm a little more concerned about. You may need to prompt her into things.
I'm trying to. She seems to be shy. Come on, Nori. Come greet your guests. Trying to get her to thank them for coming. She doesn't seem to want to.
Perhaps she thinks she can wave at them through the wall. Well, she is mingling with guests, even if it's not actually inside. She's only actually socialized with one of the guests.
She's not talking to anyone but Liberty. Oh dear. This party might not go well at all.
Oh, some vandalism!
You're
Vandalism, she's quite upset.
right. That's the entertainer.
But why? You know, she does have go to sleep as one of the things she's supposed to do. Maybe you need to remove that from her mind.
I'm trying to. And she's feeling very lonely, but I can't get her to socialize with anyone. Nori's having a very bad day. Oh, she'll scavenge for parts.
Oh. Well, that's helpful, but that's not being productive at the party.
No.
Heavens. Nori, are you trying to do work during the party?
Well, that might be more like her. Come on, Nori. I'm going to have to talk to the technicians about this. Oh, there's a cake. Take a piece.
Well, she's more than eager to do that. Well, good. We can at least get something done.
She's focused on the cake.
Well,
There's
I'm glad
candles.
to know.
Oh, Nori. Celebrate. Perhaps we should have prepared for this party better. At least gotten some sort of music or something.
Well, I should hope so. Someone could bring. Oh, well, there's music. It's not good, but
Certain
it's
that
there.
counted. I don't want her to age up. Remove those candles. What are those candles doing there?
Excellent choice, Nori. You should stay at 29 for as long as possible.
Indeed.
Can we keep her at 29?
No,
science, of
no.
course.
Eventually, she will age up.
Ew,
That's all right.
bother.
30 is the new 20.
Will she talk with them now?
No. No.
She
Maybe.
refuses to talk with the gentleman.
Oh, good. She's
Good.
chatting.
She's finally chatting with someone. In fact, she's trying to get 3 at once. No, I won't argue as long as it works. Oh, really, Nori? The weather? Surely you can find something more entertaining to talk about.
That is an enormous cake. Look how many Sims it fed, and it's still got more.
Dag.
Nori's still not saying much. That Sim seems to have heartburn.
Do you know what they're saying?
One's talking about a llama. Another is thinking of going and looking at Nori's little rocket ship model.
I'm most certain I heard someone say Miss Uvisi.
Oh, Miss Uvisi.
Apparently they're into cars.
All right, Nori. Try to thank someone for coming.
Yeah, now they're discussing the trash can got knocked over. Well, you can thank the entertainer for that.
Apparently, it's the only way she could entertain without piano. Nori won't even eat any of the cake.
She's not even going to be able to flirt with anyone at this rate.
No.
I'm so looking forward to that. Perhaps she's overwhelmed by all the people in her house.
I think we better end the party early.
No. Well, it was a valiant attempt, Nori. We understand.
Yes.
Sometimes things are just, well, difficult.
And we got a little bit of good food out of it. Lobster thermidor. Grab a serving of that, Nori.
Well, good show, Neri. Good try. We're glad that, the day wasn't awful, and we did learn some things for science.
We did.
So
For
again,
science.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us for Lifestyles of the Simulated. I am your host, Peter Moline,
And I'm Charlotte Royal Moline.
wishing you all a very good night, and perhaps if you wish to join the Sim Initiative, please let us know. We shall find a sim for you to control after we fix some of the bugs and the sinks.
Indeed. Until then, may your lobster thermidor never spoil, and may your Sims learn how to use the restroom of their own volition.
Good day.